Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Tina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Tina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Hey,
Each murder
wait, can
is
y'all now
allowed
hear
to
me?
have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them
Oh my
has
god,
no
wait,
chance
y'all can hear
of
me now, okay.
profiting from it.
Okay, wait, can y'all hear me? Please,
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems
y'all
the
can hear me
obvious
now, right?
candidate.
Okay.
After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No,
Yeah.
no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Grab the knife.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
Oh my god, Mondo.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Okay.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together?
It's a girl.
It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
They're dead.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
Yeah.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
How?
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're all gonna blame me for the murder. They don't they understand? They convict me, everyone dies.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I do not need any no. Something that should have been the scene of the crime but wasn't. That was the most crucial point. If we can't just figure out what that something is... Hangman's Gambit. Hair.
Now I understand.
No, it gives you a question you're supposed to answer.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
My mic was muted, so...
And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
No.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yeah.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear
I still
evidence
remember
left
the
behind.
first time I ever
Do you remember,
played this
Makoto?
game. The first time. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence proves it is the object killer book was.
I got it!
I'm so
Evidence
smart.
that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true.
No.
But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended
I
up
don't
nearly
watch that.
removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? No, I do not need to know more.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
That's wrong.
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Yep.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door was actually couldn't be locked. In other words, The important detail about the scene of the crime was that they didn't know when the crime took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Yeah, Lucy,
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific,
exactly, like
what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act.
Who even bought
Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yeah.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
I was sick last week.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here.
Yeah, she was starting to
Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay, so...
They're gonna pull March
13th,
2020.
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then... maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Lucy, do you want me to, like, get off live? Hey, we just want some, like, hush.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility? I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
I'm not gonna say what. I'm gonna watch the anime.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
I have not watched Fairy Tail.
What makes you say that?
But I know it's an anime.
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, it's wrong!
Look at the dinosaur.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Wait, I gotta see something.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Yeah! Yes, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The one person who knew how was Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Yeah.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She she wanted someone to come to the room
I saw the
she was
anime
in,
on
and
Hulu.
also hide the fact that it was
I think it was
Makoto's
Hulu or
room.
Funimation or something. But I know it's anime. I
Inviting
saw
someone
like,
to your room, but not
picture
telling them
of
you'd
it.
switched rooms.
but I've never seen it.
Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited
You're watching it
over
right now?
came in and
Is it good?
attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Got it down. Sayaka's wrist.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yeah. No.
I see.
Hi.
And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death, and that's what we need. Okay. Oh my god, I already know about non-stop debates.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the
What type of
sword,
anime games?
and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong! Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yup.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Oh my god.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all.
I agree.
There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I think I'm all A's and 1B. If you wanted to use it with
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right?
Mm-hmm.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off of her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at night. The water.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
You're no different! You smell like a big fat ugly donkey!
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have been the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility. Is it
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
This is a good anime, bro. Like...
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Who just plans, like, who plans something else and then later gets killed?
Her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on!
Yeah, like,
Can't
whole
be
fight.
true!
Fight.
Because...
you never planned.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
What?
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong!
They're about to expose Leon to Lucy.
There
Must
still
that have
might
one
be
of those
one
games
clue
that you have?
left. Sayaka's dying
My
message.
Hero.
Dining, wait,
The My
what
Hero
did you
Justice.
say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yep. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it with...
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Yeah.
No, that's not...
Chihiro is literally the best dude in this whole game. Like,
it's because they're not
all the other dudes suck besides Byakuya.
Yeah, it looks like...
He's the best.
What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery
I am
is simply
actually
to
so
rotate
smart.
the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Leon!
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for
Lucy.
yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yep. The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found in front of the incinerator, right? It's...
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Mm-hmm. As the killers stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
He sounds just like Shuichi.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Huh? No. No.
I got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna
Playing
say.
Danganronpa?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Lucy. I love Leon's face when he gets accused. Wait, look at Leon. Aw. No, that's me. Oh. I'm not a huge fan of My Hero Academia. I think it's a boring anime. Lucy, move!
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy. No, that's wrong.
I watched like the first couple episodes of My Hero Academia.
I think I know how
It's
someone
boring.
could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate,
I don't like My
you
Hero
couldn't
Academia.
possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Yeah, and I bought you a book for
Actually,
Christmas.
It's supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how
You
would
also have to
use
read
it?
the books. $100.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yeah, they gave us $100 bills.
All they had to do was hit that switch,
Yeah.
and the incinerator would come to life.
Well, both of us. We got one.
One through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Yeah. Elson.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without
What?
his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least
Demon Slayer seems kind of
30
boring
feet,
too.
right?
The
pinpoint accuracy would
It
need
seems
to
kinda
throw a
overrated.
glass ball
Like,
that far and hit something that small.
Inuyasha.
Did someone really
I have
do
nothing.
that?
I have no opinion on it because I don't know
That's
anything
right.
about it.
There's no way. It'd be impossible.
In Fairy Tail, I don't know anything about it
Difficult,
either. I've just seen a
absolutely.
picture.
Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
What has been the challenge of Ultimate Baseball?
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
Do you have any idea how...
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Let's see
You
Leon's face.
still won't admit it?
Hold on.
Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Ew, put that
And
back!
with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want,
He's so
Leon,
angry.
but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
So, that ex, there's like a picture of an ex-person, the girl with the blue hair. Her name's Sayaka, and she got killed, and the person who's angry, his name's Leon, he killed her, but she wanted to kill him. Why does it give me 18 minutes just to figure this out? Like, they gave me like a billion minutes. Lucy, why don't you finish reading? Why don't you read the books that people gave you? You got a lot of books. I hope I get this right. Wait. Lucy, I literally don't know. I don't know. No, like, I don't know. Does this one go here or does this one go here? Danganronpa. It's a killing school game. They have to kill each other to get out of the school. It's Lucy's game. I've played this game before. Okay, I think I know now. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where this goes.
The killer is you!
I got it right.
I think I'd better take one
No,
more
I
look
didn't.
back at
I
this
didn't.
from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words,
they actually tell you if you got it right.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person
No, it makes
there
you go back.
intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yep.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Period. I am so
And
good
that's
at this
when she
game.
lost her
And I
grip
forgot
on the
every single thing
kitchen.
that happened. Watch me get the next one, bro. I got that one wrong.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
You got that one wrong.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
Tell me I got it wrong. Okay. Okay, I got the rest right. I know it did.
Exactly what happened. Finding herself cornered.
Oh my god, let me just freaking skip all this because I already saw all this. Her.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall
110 things
behind
that.
her.
You know, at least have enough energy to write someone's name. Like, it's that easy. Like, you don't. Why did she die? Like, she didn't have to die. Like, she could have just said, "I'm gonna stay up for like a couple
With
minutes."
Sayaka dead,
Like,
the killer
just to
quickly
write a
began
word.
destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered
They
in
took
their
off their
victim's
shirt.
blood.
Oh my god, they're getting a little sexy.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the
Oh
entire
my god,
area.
literally the gray man.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace
Gray
that
man.
had ever been there.
Gray man.
No, male thing.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Shirt burned off.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the
Accidentally
incinerator.
couldn't even get that.
The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right? Leon. It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object!
I object!
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have evidence? Oh my god. No!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid!
Stupid!
Stupid! Stupid! Stupid! Stupid!
I have to indispute evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. No, I don't want to do this.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
I'm so good at this game, period.
You know, in the freaking poster they played it, and
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
I'm so good at this game, like...
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Yeah.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay,
Alright,
whose
let me
toolkit
just,
did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Hello? Hi.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Beyond
No rebuttal?
Then it would seem
the game.
finished here.
Oh wait, I think I know. Hold on.
I gotta see your
I think it's my settings. Yeah. I haven't played Genshin Impact in a while. No. I did something earlier. I was trying to get my mic to it. I'm getting it though. Ah.
I thought you didn't get coins from that during a good try. I had to do a whole trial for Recon so that I could get coins.
Hold on. Sound.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah. What I get? I got a skateboard, a computer, a book. Yeah, clothes. Oh yeah, I got a stuffed animal.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, hold on.
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a choice. So, that's why... None of you are any different! I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really play Genshin Impact like that. Don't? Wait. Can you hear it now? Did you hear it? Oh yeah, I fixed it. It should work right now. So Lucy said she could hear me.
Who, Lucy said that?
Yeah.
Lucy said that? Oh, now you can hear me. That's perfect. Lucy said that?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Now you can hear me. That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. The anime I'm watching is Fairy Tail. I already finished season 1. It's a good anime. You should watch it.
I'm watching
No matter what
anime
happens,
called
please
Bungo
always
Stray
be
Dog.
there for me. I need you on my side.
Is that an anime game that you're playing?
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite animes. The Danganronpa was one of my favorites.
Lucy, what's your favorite anime?
But there's
What's
like
Lucy's
one
favorite
anime that I just like don't really like that much.
What? My Hero?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
Why?
it.
Why?
It's boring, it has no plot.
Oh my god, Lily.
It's just kids just wanting to be heroes.
It's a funny anime.
That anime, I watched like 4 seasons. It's kind of. It's a funny anime.
Tell Lucy I said, how was Demon Slayer?
Let's ask how is Demon Slayer? Lucy's wearing a Demon Slayer shirt right now.
She is?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's overrated.
That's enough.
I've never seen Demon Slayer.
You never seen...
Oh, I've never...
Calm down.
Oh my goodness. Never seen...
I've seen a lot of animes. I know, but I've seen a lot.
Are you kidding me, Lily? Demon Slayer is like one of the goodest animes on earth.
No. A good anime is Vampire Knight. You guys. Orion High School Host Club. That's a great anime too. Banana Fish. Amazing.
Punishment? You mean...
Do you have any other anime games that you have?
Wait a second!
I have, Persona 5, which is an anime game. And
yeah,
these are
that's it.
games, but I play them.
Is that okay?
I finally got D-Luke in Genshin Impact.
You got D-Luke?
I got D-Luke.
He's my favorite character.
I'm playing... I have him right now. Just now, I was playing with Xiao in the mission.
Do you understand?
He has blue hair.
Well, it's kind of like that, yeah. Greenish color.
Yeah, that's just tealish.
Xiao is amazing. I was just playing with him.
That's why...
I finally got D-Luke. Yo, D-Luke I wanted so bad.
Oh.
In the game I'm playing, they're about to execute him.
What does Lucy mean? Who should see more animes then? You or me?
I've seen a lot of animes.
No, Lucy said she's seen more animes.
Yeah, she's seen more animes than me.
Oh, than you?
Yeah, she's seen more animes.
Tell her I said that she watching Inuyasha.
No, she's watching Inuyasha. I don't think she's watching them anymore. Lucy, have you finished Inuyasha?
Unbelievable. Hey,
Monokuma.
I have a few anime games I got Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Genshin Impact, My Hero Academia, One Justice, and My Hero One Justice 2.
Ah.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
I got a game for Christmas too.
Hey, come on now.
What game? Oh. I got Demon Slayer, I got Naruto, Snowball Striker.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Jump Force, I got that.
Ah.
No!
I'm getting the game I'm getting is Fairy Tail. That's the game I'm going to get, Fairy Tail.
Punishment time!
No!
Whoever's watching the live stream, please leave a comment, please. I can know who you are. Lily, that's you watching it?
No.
Oh.
You're about to execute him.
Yeah, I know, I'm watching it. He's the killer?
Yeah.
How do you know he's the killer?
Cause he left evidence. His name was spelled with blood. You wanna watch someone get executed?
Is he about to get electrocuted?
Green?
Yeah!
Is he about to get electrocuted? Why is she screaming? Are you at your dad's house?
I'm 13.
Are you at your dad's house, Lily?
Yeah. It's green. Black?
It's green.
Black. No, I can agree the mask is green.
Get out. Lily, how does it feel to be 13?
Extreme!
Lily, how does it feel to be 13?
I
can't take it. Lily, you heard?
What?
How does it feel to be 13?
Good.
Good.
Well?
I'm 14. So, I'm gonna be
Don't
15 next year.
in May?
Yeah.
I'm talking to my cousin. Yeah, I do.
Damn you!
Who are you calling, Lisa?
I'm calling my cousin, my man.
What the heck?
So, it's sad because my family over there in the Bronx, they all got COVID.
Oh.
Yeah, and then my uncle is at the hospital. He's not feeling better.
I had COVID not that long ago.
You did?
October.
And I'm staying strong for Juju because that's her dad. That's in the hospital, so I'm staying strong for her.
Yeah. They feel better?
Well, Juju and my cousin Chastity, they're feeling better. And I think my auntie Disuna, she's starting to feel better. It's her body that's hurting her.
Ah.
And I'm calling my cousin Memen to check up on her, see if how is he feeling. And I don't know why he's not picking up his phone.
Well, I hope they feel better.
Hopefully, well, the kids are okay. Juju and Chastity, they're okay. It's just their dad. Their dad's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And I think you met their dad before.
I don't know.
You have to like hope and pray. If anything like happens, and yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
Cause that's the same thing that my dad passed away during COVID, cause he got a divorce. Yeah. And I'm like hope and pray nothing will happen to him. And he's like stay strong for him.
Stay strong.
And I'm not used to that. It's sad because everybody's getting sick because of this freaking COVID that's going on.
Yeah, I have friends who have COVID.
And I didn't go to school because one of the 7th graders had COVID.
Wait, when? You're on winter break, right?
Yeah. What about you?
When do you go back to school?
January 3rd.
Same.
Sucks. So. And Juju school shut down. She's doing remote learning.
Oh. They haven't done that over here.
Shall we have meet again, my friend?
Mondo Owada to Hiro Fujisaki.
Nice, get out!
Just a second.
Yo, Lily, look at Shao. Go to my stream right now. Look at Shao.
Okay.
Makoto.
Tell me right now, see how fire Shao is. You see him?
Oh, I know who that is.
That's Shao. That's him.
Yeah, I've seen him before. He's okay.
Bro, his power is amazing.
And
I got D-Luke too.
D-Luke's my favorite character.
He's mine as well.
Listen.
Keep on getting these text messages from random people.
It's true.
Keep on getting these text messages from random people. Albedo. You know who Albedo is?
Yeah.
How great is he, Albedo?
I just know what he looks like. I don't really know. Yeah.
Oh god. How great is he, Albedo?
I just know what he looks like. Yeah. Sure.
However,
he was treated badly. He wanted to get revenge on them for treating him badly. He was treated badly.
So,
your dad watches that anime?
Yeah.
Certainly.
They just hit him with a bunch of baseball.
Anyway.
No, Celestia's. First time forever. Because. Hold on, I'm gonna play that.
Oh my god.
Correct. Hey. What?
Oh my god. What are you watching?
Really don't know it. Are you deaf as you are sick? Not too far from the moving picture.
What do you think? Oppai Dragon. Like an Oppai Dragon.
We're done. I've been playing this since like 11 in the morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. Like literally, you'd be taking a shower where a dead body was. Like,
They could be watching.
that's so weird.
Oh my god.
But if I had a chance to go to school there, I would go to school there in a second. Like, take me there, please.
What are you gonna do?
Fire arrows at the glowing area.
After all,
of the
nobody
action
wants
status.
to look at rotting corpse every day. It can be good for your health. I didn't even have the time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. And I'm
Really,
sure that's exactly why
why are you always waking up mad early in the morning?
I've been up since like 6 in the morning today.
You've been up since 6?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was at my mom's house earlier and I was playing this at 7 in the morning. Yeah, I was up.
Oh my god, Lily.
I might read soon.
Why are you reading a book?
Some books are good. I got some more books from Amazon. They're manga. For three different animes.
Why do you want to read a book?
'Cause
So,
Listen to me!
you sure took your sweet time. I was about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up, like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Why would you say something like that? My room is spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you stay inside of the room? Or staying there with a scent still hanging in the air, that would just hurt as much. Plus, I've decided I can't just turn away from my death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out.
Is that game free or you have to pay for that?
This game is like $40.
Oh, I'm not getting that game at all.
But it comes with 2 games. It comes with the first one and the second one. There's 4 games in total, but they made a new one, and that one's on Nintendo Switch. I'm about to take a break.